Hello, welcome to my Lifestyle with Sharon YouTube video. I hope you're going to enjoy the video I'm going to do today. It's a lovely chicken Neapolitan I'm doing today, and it really tastes delicious. It's so simple to make. If you had a busy day at work, you just come in and it takes 20 minutes to half an hour. It's so simple and the flavour is absolutely beautiful. So I hope you give this a try. It really is nice. And if you like the video, do give it a thumbs up and do remember to share it with your friends. Let them know about the recipe and the YouTube channel. There's a video that comes out every Wednesday, and if you haven't done so already, do subscribe to that channel. And if you hit that notification bell, it will give you a gentle reminder of when the videos come out so you don't miss out on any. And I'd love to hear your comments. Just say a quick hello. That'd be great to hear from you. So enjoy. So I've diced up some onions, and now we're going to prepare 4 garlics. So just tap your knife. You can either just tap it like that, or you can do that with your hand, just to loosen up the skin, and then it just makes it easier for peeling. And then just cut off the ends. You can dice it with a knife, or you can put it in one of the garlic crushers. Right, now I've got 4 tomatoes here, 4 fresh tomatoes. So I'm just going to chop them up into little tiny pieces. Now I always take the little green bits out. That's just me. Not everybody does. So just chop it into little tiny bits. Now I know some people take the skin off. I don't bother because I like to keep my cooking as simple as possible. Right, so you want about 1 inch thick and long strips. So you want chunky bits of chicken. So just cut them to bits like that. So you want decent bits of chicken. So into a nice pan, nice deep pan, you want to put some olive oil in, and you just want to place your chicken pieces in. You don't need anything else added to it at the moment. You just want the chicken pieces, and you want to cook them on a nice low heat. So now we have 40 grams of butter that we're just going to melt in a pan. So this is for our tomato sauce, which we're going to do while the chicken is cooking. So after a few minutes of cooking it on one side, just give it a turn over. And I know it looks very plain at the moment, but we'll be adding things to this, so you don't need anything else at this stage. So we've melted the butter, and we're going to add our garlic, our onions, our fresh tomatoes. We're going to add 1 tin of tomatoes. Chopped tomatoes is best. And we're going to add half a tube of tomato puree. So just give this a mix around. And we're going to cook this on a sort of medium to high heat. Right, you want about half a teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. You want half a teaspoon of turmeric, half a teaspoon of cumin, a good half a teaspoon of ginger. You want a teaspoon of parsley. You want 1 teaspoon of dried oregano. Of course you can use fresh ingredients for all this. And I love lots of basil in a tomato dish, so I'm actually going to put 3 teaspoons of basil, and I'm going to put a tablespoon of brown sugar. Just give this a stir and let this simmer away while the chicken is cooking. Now this will splash a little bit sometimes, so make sure it's in a fairly deep pan, because otherwise it will splash about all over the sides. Right, so with the spaghetti, there's all different ways of doing it, but personally, because they are very long and awkward, I always just break them in half, just bend them in the middle, and then I put them in the pot like that. I just find that's the easiest way to do it. I know some people love their spaghetti nice and long, but that's how I do it. Alright, so with the can, we've always got a little bit at the bottom. So about a tablespoon of water, and just give it a swirl around. And then you can add that to your sauce. Okay, so we're just going to liquidize this tomato sauce. Now you can put it into a food processor, or you can just use one of these hand blenders and just give it a quick blast. So that's what the sauce looks like, and now we're just going to add that into our chicken. So you're just going to mix your chicken around in that sauce. Now it looks like you've got so much sauce and hardly any chicken, but what's going to happen is we're going to cook that for another 10 minutes, and then we're going to add our spaghetti into it. So this is the stage where you'd have your hot water ready and you'd cook your spaghetti. So by the time the spaghetti is cooked and we add this in, it's all ready to go. So now we're just going to add our spaghetti. And the best way to do this is to get 2 spoons. You can see why you needed a nice deep pan, because it does fill up. And just give this a really good mix around. Now you can see how different it's starting to look with the chicken mixed around with the spaghetti and the lovely tomato sauce. It tastes so nice, this sauce. So simple to do this dinner. Right, so now we're just going to dish up into our plate. So make sure you get a nice couple of bits of chicken. Dish those up first with a bit of the spaghetti. Yeah, you're best to dish up the spaghetti first, is what I meant to say, sorry, and then place your chicken on the top. It's just nicer for presentation. And that sauce is just gorgeous. Right, and then we want to add some Parmesan cheese on the top. And I'll just put a little bit of dried parsley on the top too. And there we have our lovely chicken Neapolitan. Right, so I'm just going to gather up some spaghetti. And I'm going to put a bit of chicken on. Alright, now I'm going to try some of this. This is one of my favourite dinners. Absolutely love it. I really recommend trying this. The flavour in this sauce goes so nice with the chicken and the spaghetti. And then finished off with the Parmesan cheese. It's a really tasty dish, so enjoy making yours. Well, thank you for watching today's video on how to do chicken Neapolitan. Lovely tasty dish. So I hope you enjoyed it and I look forward to doing more videos for you. Bye for now.